Hi guys, in this video we are going to learn about subtracting fractions, right? All right. Okay, without wasting time, let's start with the first fraction. The first fraction that they can ask you in MIP 1501, it's a fraction that has same denominator. When it has the same denominator, you need to work it out. Subtract the numerators when it has the same denominators. When the denominators are the same, we subtract the numerators in this case. So let's see, what are we going to do? So we are going to take one denominator, which is 12, then it's going to be 11 minus 7. Okay, what is 11 minus 7? 11 minus 7 is definitely gonna be 4, right? It's gonna be 4, so it's gonna be 4 all over 12. Okay, we need to simplify these fractions. So when you simplify this fraction, what about, let's divide the numerator by 4, we get 1. Let's divide 12 by 4, because 4, we ask ourselves, how many times does 4 goes into 4? It goes 1 times. How many times does it goes to 12? It goes 3 times. So in other words, we are left with 1 over 3. Okay? So that's how it should be. Then let's go to the second question. Right. First thing first, guys, you think. Thinking, it's a process. And it's very important to think. You think first. First thing, we can see that the denominators, this is a fraction with different denominators. Right, so what we could do is to make the denominators the same, right? How do we do that? We can multiply the first fraction by 2. We can multiply by the first fraction by 2. 3 times 2, that will be 6. 5 times 2, that will be 10. Definitely, we have made it. We have made the denominators the same. Okay, then what is happening here? After that, we need to be smart. Okay, we really need to be smart. We can see that the equivalent fraction of 6 all over 10, it's the same as when we divide 6 by 2, we get 3. When we divide 5 by 2, 10 divided by 2, we get 5. So this is the equivalent fraction of 6 all over 10. Okay, it's fine. Let's work it out. We have the same denominators now. Then you take 1, then you subtract the numerator. 6 minus 1, then 6 minus 1, what is that? That's 5. 5 all over 10. We are not done. We can divide everything by 5. Divide by 5, right? Divide by 5. Okay, so when you divide by 5, how many times does 5 goes into 5? 1 times. How many times does 5 goes into 10? It goes twice. So the solution in this case will be half. Right, let's quickly review the steps. First thing, I hope you're writing the steps. First thing, you think. Then before you think, then these are the steps. Then make the denominators the same. 3 all over 5 is equivalent to 6 all over 10. Then subtract the numerators the numerators, and then lastly simplify the answer. Simply write the answer. Yeah, those are the steps. I repeat, make the denominators the same. 3 all over 5, it's equivalent to 6 all over 10. Subtract the numerators and simply write the answer. That's how it should be. Okay, let's look at the third fraction, which is our last fraction on this video. In this case, we are having a mixed fraction. We're subtracting a mixed fraction. We can see that the denominators differ. 1 over 2, it's equivalent to 3. It's equivalent to 2 all over 4 in this case, right? Because 2 all over 4 will give you half. So we can rewrite this like this. We can just say 3 2 all over 4. The reason is 2 all over 4. This is the equivalent fraction, meaning that it is equal to half, right? So, and we have 3 and we have 1. and 3 all over 4. Okay, what I did find the equivalent fraction by multiplying the 1 by 2, then which will give me 2, and 2 times 2, which will give me 4. So this is the equivalent fraction, right? So we can see that now we have fractions that have the same denominators. What we could do here, I guess you need to, let me not guess, actually we have to subtract the whole numbers, meaning that you're gonna subtract 3 and 1. So what is 3 minus 1? You get 2. Okay, you get 2 plus this 2 all over 4 minus 3 all over 4. Okay, so from here, as we can see, you cannot subtract 2 all over 4 minus 3 all over 4 because they will give you negative. So we can't subtract this. So change 1. We need to change 1. We need to change 1. So what we could do, the easiest way will be change 1 to quarters. Change 1 to quarters, meaning that you can have 4 all over 4, which 4 over 4 is the same as 1. So what you could do, we are going to say, in other words, you may ask yourself why I change 1. I change 1 from this because if we break this, we'll have 2 ones. That will be 1 plus 1. So I change one of these to be 4 all over 4. So in this case, I'm having 1 plus 4 all over 4, which is the same as 2, guys. Right? Let's not be mystified. Plus 2 all over 4 minus 3 all over 4. Okay? Well, we take it from there. Okay? What are we having now? We're having 1. The denominators are the same at the numerators. 4 plus 2, that will be 6. So we have 6 all over 4 as well as 3 all over 4. Okay? So from here, what we could do again, it's right, the denominators are now the same. Then take 1. So 6 minus 3 is going to be 3. And the denominators are the same. Remember, when the denominators are the same, you separate the numerators. 6 minus 3, it's 3. Then take 1 of the denominators. Then your solution is 1 and 3 all over 4. Then, right, you write down the answer. So this is the solution for this fraction. Let's look at if we were to do in another way. Another way, maybe we could have, remember that we have 3.5. And we have 1, 3 all over 4. Another way we could do this is saying 3 times 2, which is 6 plus 1. You say 3 times 2, which is 6 plus 1, that will be 7. So we have 7 all over 2. Then 1 times 4, it's 4 plus 3, that will be 7. Okay, that will be 7 all over 4. But we can multiply this by 2 since so that we can find its equivalent fraction. 10 times 2, it's 14, and 2 times 2, it's 4. So we have 14 all over 4 minus 7 all over 4. So from here we could say 14 minus 7, that will be 7, right? Okay, so we have 7. Then take the denominator, which is 4. So you can find the mixed fraction of this. Remember that what we got here, we got a whole number and 3 all over 4, which is a mixed fraction. 1 times 4, that will be 4. 4 plus 3, that will be 7. So we can also have 1 here. Then the denominator is for whole number 1. Then to get to 7, we need 3, because when you say 1 times 4, that will be 4. 4 plus 3, that will be 7. So actually, this is the mixed fraction of this, right? So you can do it like this if you don't want to apply this method. Remember, there are many ways to kill a cat. I hope, guys, you find this video useful. That's the end of our fractions. Yes, actually common fractions. Yes, sometimes they will give you, they will just combine the mixed fraction and the whole numbers. Then they will want you to work out those, right? On our exam revision, we will have such questions as we progress to this incredible module. It's quite easy to pass this module, guys. It's consistency, and consistency. If you're new to this channel, what are you waiting for? Let's subscribe. Let's grow the community. You only subscribe once, and remember, we love you.